Welcome back. Y'all will not believe this story. It is like something out of a Disney movie. A mother heroically saving her twins before dying herself, and now the orphaned babies need names. We are talking about lion cubs, and Jamie Oliver from Southwest Wildlife Conservation is here to tell us more. Jamie, thank you so much for being here. You've got to take us through what happened. The story of the cubs and their mother is just incredible.
Good morning, Teresa and everyone. It is really an amazing story. Unfortunately, there is a lot of what we call human-animal conflict in Arizona, and a lot of the way that manifests is with cars. So their mother, I don't know exactly how old she was, but she was hit by a car. But we can assume that her first thought was, I have to get back to my babies. So with all of her injuries that she sustained from that car accident, I know she had head trauma and some bone issues, things like that. She walked all the way from the road back to her den. Now, it's really amazing. The Arizona Game and Fish Department, who we partner with closely, was monitoring her. So she had a radio collar on. And when the animal doesn't move for 24 hours, it sends a little signal, which usually means the animal has passed away. And Game and Fish went out and found her, and she had made it back to her den with her babies. So because of her heroic walk from the accident site back to her den, Arizona Game and Fish was able to rescue these two beautiful baby boys and bring them here to us at Southwest Wildlife Conservation Center. Now, our primary goal is always to rescue, rehabilitate, and release animals if possible. If we had our way, we'd have no animals in our sanctuary, but these two, because they don't have a mother to raise them wild, they will remain permanent sanctuary residents here with us. And because they're not releasable, they need names. So right now on our website at southwestwildlife.org, you can cast your vote with a small donation between 3 different sets of names. We're looking at Echo and Dash, Alpine and Apache, and Zion and Bryce. Excuse me.
I love that. I love that.
Horrid. Yeah. That one's really cool. And it's important to remember we're a 501c3 nonprofit organization, and all of the money raised from fun contests like this really feed these animals and make sure they have shelter and medical care and all of that wonderful stuff. So thank you everyone for your interest and for loving these guys as much as we do.
They are so cute. I'm gonna ask you how we can vote, because as you mentioned, these cubs can't go back in the wild. It's just not safe for them. So obviously you guys are gonna need a little help to care for them. And if you vote, you can pay $1, $5, and then you get to vote on their names. But before we explain how to do that, tell me about the personality of these little cubs, because they are so adorable right now.
They are. So they just had breakfast. So like me, after I have brunch, I need to like chill for a minute, let the food settle.
Yep.
But this guy, this one, it has a little bit lighter in color, and he's a little more chill than the other one. He likes to wrestle, of course, because he's a little baby. So who doesn't love to wrestle when you've got a twin brother? But the other one back there in the corner has a little bit of a darker coloration so far, and again, that will change as they grow up. But he is the feisty one. You can just see it in his eyes.
Oh yeah. He's got a little mischief.
He does. So this is the one who kind of like remembers what the rules are, and then the back one is breaking them, you know? The perfect pair.
They are. Well, they're perfectly adorable, and I was going to suggest you name them Barbie and Oppenheimer, you know, as a celebration of the summer of 2023.
Barbenheimer, perfect.
Right? Okay, so if people are watching at home.
Ken and Ken.
Or Ken and Ken. If people are watching and they want to donate and vote on the name at the same time, how do they do that?
Just go to southwestwildlife.org. You can also go to our Facebook, our Instagram. Those are our 2 main platforms. Give us a follow. There are links everywhere. We're receiving a ton of support, a lot of participation, and yeah, $5 equals 1 vote, and it is a donation to feeding these little guys. And let me tell you, they eat a lot. They eat 2 pounds of meat per day per lion, and that's just this small, so that's only going to increase.
That's more than my kids. Jamie Oliver, thank you so much for being here.